Hey everyone, it's Monica. Welcome back to Because Jesus Bible Journaling. Today I am journaling those famous verses from the Psalms, talking about as the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, O God. Or as my version in ESV says, as a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. I'm putting Google Images to use here, finding a picture of a deer. You know, sometimes I just have to challenge myself to do some realistic painting. It's just kind of a hobby of mine. Sometimes I do a lot of lettering or symbolic art in my Bible, and every once in a while I go ahead and challenge myself to do something a little more realistic, and that happened to me today while I was journaling. So I'm basically just looking at this deer on my phone and trying to see kind of the general shapes of things, the lines that are there, and just trying to sort of transfer them onto my Bible page. This is a fun exercise to do, is to find something on Google Images and really challenge yourself to try to imitate the shapes that you're seeing and then eventually the colors and the textures, but really just kind of start with the shape and draw with a light hand, erase as you go, be patient with yourself, kind of enjoy the process, and just know that no matter what happens, it's okay. This is still all about spending time in the Word and meditating on the truths that are contained in the verses. I don't know if you've ever had this experience. I'm guessing you have, where you just really have a song going through your head the entire time you're journaling a page. Often it's a worship song or a hymn. And that was certainly the case for me while I was journaling this. I had that old hymn, As the Deer, just going through my head again and again and again, and just was praying and really asking the Lord to come and minister to me. I need him. I'm thirsty for him. After outlining my little deer very, very, very basically and erasing the pencil marks, I was using my Faber-Castell PITT Artist pen, by the way, which is a permanent one. So as I go in here now with my Inktense Blocks and some water, that pen's not going to smear around or bleed or move at all on me. And I'm just kind of going in with different browns, and I do have my Google image in my left hand, so I am consulting that as I go, and I'm just kind of experimenting with different browns, darkening them up when I need to, and I'm just letting my eyes kind of search around the picture to find the right tones of brown and where they would be on the body of this deer. I hope that makes sense. I'm not really using any specific method here. I'm just kind of going with the colors as they mix on my brush and trying to decide where those show up on the deer. Now, I do know that later I'm going to be going in with my white gel pen, and so I am allowing myself to be a little less careful right around the nose and in some areas around the eyes, because I know I'm going to go back in with a white gel pen and kind of give new life to those areas, if you will. So I'm just kind of relaxing and enjoying the process as I pray and as I sing in my head. So this deer is starting to come to life. I really like the addition of this warmer toned brown. It really, I think, brought the deer to life and allowed me to have a nice light source or a glow off to one side of her. And she is kind of coming together a little bit at a time. Again, what is Bible journaling all about? It is not about perfection. It is about being with the Lord. And so my deer is far from perfect, but I have faith. The Lord is thankful. He is glad to have this offering. So many times I have people write to me and they say things, like they're nervous or they're having a hard time going ahead and taking that first step. But I just say, let's just embrace the time that we get to spend with the Lord and enjoy it. I'm grabbing my black Faber-Castell PITT Artist pen, adding in some kind of eyelash details, a little bit of more deep darkness on the nose and around the tips of the deer's ears. Same deal here with this lighter brown color. I'm kind of adding in some little strokes of hair or fur here and there. The ears and on the neck were really kind of textured with hair or fur, and so I wanted that to come through in my drawing as well. Same thing with that dark brown pen there, and now here is this white Signo gel pen, Uniball pen. And I'm adding in some of that white hair or white fur that deer have around their nose and in their ears and around their eyes, just to really brighten things up. And here's the detail that brings it to life, I think, is adding the tiniest bit of shine to the eyes of the deer. I really think that that's what makes this little doe just really come to life on the page. So after this, I went ahead and started just sketching in the green background with Inktense. This is super easy. It's a foolproof background. And in the picture, the deer was just standing in front of some blurred out bushes or trees. And so I'm doing the same thing here. And this is one thing that my high school art teacher taught me, is that when you're painting an image, go ahead and get some of the background in there at some point, and you'll start to feel better about the image itself. So I was kind of wondering if my deer was done or not, but I really felt like adding in the background certainly brought her to life and made me a little bit happier about her situation and how she was doing. I wanted to go ahead and kind of echo that green background in a couple other places around the page, just to kind of frame it in and allow your eye to enjoy the balance on the page so that it's not just one heavy image in the center of the right-hand margin. And I did leave myself some space on the top corner and the bottom corner to do some really quick hand lettering. So I'm basically just, again, choosing some words from the scriptures that I want to write in cursive. They're going to be the words that mean more or stick out to me. And then I'm using a basic capital letter printing for some of the other smaller words. You'll be able to see this a lot easier when I trace over it with my pen. But that's just one of those hand lettering techniques that I love to use, is kind of mixing printing and cursive as I go. So here I go, just tracing with a dark brown pen. I really felt like black would just be a little bit too much for this page. And one thing I was really enjoying was that this page actually sort of matches, as far as color scheme goes, with the page across from it. The fact that they both have green tones on them was definitely one of those fortunate coincidences. I neglected to plan my color scheme very well, but it ended up working out just fine. I'm going in and just thickening up the downstroke in the cursive words to really make them pop off the page, and that is going to be about it. I'm really thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful that you enjoy these videos. I hope you've enjoyed this one today. I hope that it's caused you to pause, to think about God. I hope it encourages you to go jump into the Word of God for yourself. It truly is amazing. Have a great time worshiping and praising the Lord, singing songs to Him in your heart and in your mind as you do. Here's your last look at the page. And again, I'm pretty happy with how she turned out. There's some fun texture to her and things like that. And I know that the Lord, above all, was pleased. Here's a couple more videos of mine. Find me on Etsy. I'm having a Labor Day sale right now, so you'll want to click on over there. Everything is 10% off. Find me on Facebook. Enjoy my other videos. Click on my face to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos like this one. Bye-bye.